Is there anything more difficult than reviving a once beautiful marque? I think the Bentley Continental GTC in this case, a 2007 example standing next to us today, actually is a beautiful example on how to do that well. It's quite a daunting task. Of course, most of you know the story of the fight between Volkswagen and BMW, taking over the Bentley as well as the Rolls-Royce brand. Beautiful stories on YouTube and the internet on that, so we're not going to go into that with this Coach Built Chronicle video, but we are going to discuss the Bentley Continental GT, or like I said, GTC in this case, because it's not an easy task to revive a brand with such a beautiful heritage, an amazing history, but also many, many years of neglect. And what the Volkswagen Group did with this car, of course, based on the Phaeton platform, I think is quite remarkable. Indeed, a very modern car with its very own face, the larger headlights inside, the slightly smaller headlights outside, quite unique to begin with, but of course a nod to history and heritage. The big blower Bentleys, for instance, with these big headlights, moved towards that grille, not on the outside. And the donor car, I just mentioned it, the Phaeton, is a remarkable car in itself, and I think a beautiful piece of car design in this first generation. However, not necessarily an ideal car to begin with. And especially if you move to the other side, and I'll stay here and I'll show you the side view, the profile of this car. What they've hidden from view quite well is that actually that front axle is being pushed towards the cabin quite a bit. If you look at the current generation Continental, you'll find that that front axle is pushed forwards, which is ideal. The whole proportion of the car will get better. This car is actually equipped with the second generation wheel, so it's already larger than the OEM fitting. But what they've done is they pushed in that corner enough to make you think it's actually not as bad as the donor car is. There is a little bit of dash to axle, not a lot, but it kind of works. And the surfacing ideas, for instance, that facette that comes, of course, from the wheel well and is, instead of going down here, being pulled alongside the flank, of course taken from heritage models, but very delicately rejuvenated in this car, I think is a great finding, a great piece of car design thinking that they have implemented in this car. And there are quite a few interesting service transitions and ideas and features throughout the Continental GT. Of course, a very soft, subtle repetition of these headlights at front. Definitely a beautiful way of linking to heritage models, whilst pushing the whole car into the future with a more monolithic approach to the proportions of the car. Then there's this more than shorter line going almost towards the rear, where this very strong hip is actually coming in above the rear wheel and then drooping down the rear end over there. Personally, I think the coupe has a very beautifully integrated roofline, a fastback, again coming from heritage models, but beautifully pushed into the future, delicate, nicely proportioned, and indeed it's not an Aston-Martin. Some people say, okay, well, the DB9 from the late 2000s is maybe a more elegant car. Yes, but it's not a Bentley. And a Bentley needs to be visually a bit heavier. It needs to have that presence that's very different from an Aston Martin. So indeed, this is a bit more bulky, it has more visual weight, it carries that volume a bit more obvious, but still within that beautifully executed surfaces, nice ways of integrating the shot lines into these very British shapes of horseshoe elements into that surfaces. Again, the delicacy speaks from this grey paint. It actually helps to communicate the surfaces that have so many subtleties. It's hard to convey that in a black car, for instance, but moving the camera over these surfaces, kicking up ever so slightly or down, fade-ins and fade-outs in the surfaces, I think definitely a great piece of design. And of course, with that, beautiful W12 up front, great four-wheel drive system, a very usable car to begin with, a proper GT, and of course, an excellent donor car for coach building. Thank you again for tuning in, and let's dream up what we could do, maybe a nice shooting brake based on the Bentley Continental GT.